Hi, for the other half of the salmon roe, I'm going to make a Japanese style marinated salmon caviar. I started with the heavy saline solution, and the other recipe I'm using calls for very hot water to break the eggs up. So I'll take the eggs. They've been soaking in this saturated saline solution for about 5 minutes. Now put it in this warm water. I'd say it's about 110, 110 degrees, 105 degrees, and I'll wait about 3 to 5 minutes or to break apart the eggs. All right, this salmon roe has been sitting in the warm water for actually quite a while. I got distracted. I got distracted and started doing other things. So I guess it's been in here for about 10 minutes. So now I'll try to peel the skin off and the separate the eggs. Here's the clean salmon roe. It's definitely a lot easier than the first method. This the soaking in hot water or warm water did the trick. Alright, the salmon roe is now draining, and I'm gonna make a marinade for the Japanese style salmon caviar. The recipe calls for 1 tablespoon of sake, 2 tablespoons of mirin, and 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. However, since I don't have that, I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of vermouth, 1 tablespoon of masala for a little sweetness, and I do have soy sauce. The fish roe has been put into the marinade. Hopefully it's not too boozy. I'm going to cover, put it in the fridge, and it should be ready to consume tomorrow. Alright, the salmon roe has been in the fridge marinating for about 20 hours, basically overnight and after work. Looks like it absorbed a lot of the marinade. It's pretty solid. For storage, I have a freezer container with a locking lid, so this could go in the freezer. Also have another plastic container that I could put in the freezer. And if all else fails, I have freezer bags. And if you're planning to give this as a gift, you could use canning jars. I don't have the top for this, I just have the ring, but it's just an idea. So next I'll fill these containers and figure out what to do with the results. Alright, I was able to fill 2 containers. I opted not to fill the canning jar, and I used the freezer bag. I'll probably eat the freezer bag first, and if I can't finish it within a week to 10 days, I'll freeze these 2. Here's the finished product. Let's see how it tastes. Looks pretty good. It turned out a lot cleaner than I expected. Not bad. I thought it would be boozy. Has a slight salmon flavor, but very faint. Very mild. Tastes like soy sauce. Not too boozy. Good results. One comment about freezing. I left some room called headspace from the top in case it expands, and also I put a piece of plastic cling wrap to fill the void and push out any air, and with the screw top it'll act like a gasket to keep the air out. So hopefully this will help protect the salmon roe for a longer time, and also I'll put a freezer bag around it. So for a pop top lid, I did the same thing. Take plastic wrap, push it all the way down to push out any air, and I'll put on the lid, and then put this into a freezer bag and make sure I expel any extra air out of the bag. Minimize the air and freezer burn.